The moment the padlock clicked shut, the entire dock went silent. On one side of the Marina gate, 15 confused strangers stared at me as I pocketed the key. It was 10:07 p.m. Linda Markham's Subaru squealed into the gravel lot. She stormed out, navy windbreaker embroidered with board member, her voice echoing across the water. "Caleb, you unlock that right now. You're interfering with HOA operations." I leaned on the fence. "You do not have the authority to lock a gated shared amenity and eject my invited guests," she shrieked. I simply gestured at the group of half-drunk 20-somethings. "You mean your Venmo customers?" I bought my townhome in Blue Heron Harbor for the quiet. But active turned out to mean Linda Markham, retired from regional HR, who treated the HOA like her personal fiefdom and the Marina like her throne room. Summer arrived, and so did the guests. Strangers sat on my assigned skiff, claiming, Linda said this slip was up for grabs. I came home one weekend to find beer cans and a mysterious puddle in my boat. Linda's emailed response: "We've been piloting a more flexible community-forward Marina usage model." The pattern solidified: out-of-state cars, groups in matching Lake Trip 2025 shirts, and the gate code handed out freely. Every time I complained, Linda chirped back with shared amenity and community spirit. Then I overheard it: "You send the deposit to my Venmo, I add you as my registered guest for the weekend, and you get access to the private marina. We just call it an amenity sponsorship." I started saving everything: screenshots of Facebook listings that promised private marina access, message Linda M for details, and photos of crowded docks at 1 a.m. The breaking point was the 4th of July weekend. By 9:45 p.m., the marina looked like a brochure for terrible decisions: pontoon boats tied 3 wide, kids running on wetboards, and someone actively trying to light a sparkler on the fuel dock. I sent one last message to the County Lake Patrol: private HOA marina, not a commercial facility. Overcapacity, minors drinking. Fireworks on dock. HOA president is selling access. I walked down, tossed the rock holding the gate open, and told the strangers they were trespassing. "We paid for this access," they argued. "You've been ripped off," I replied. "Quiet hours started 10 minutes ago, and this kind of crowd is not covered by the community's insurance." Once the last one was off the dock, I locked the gate with my own heavy-duty chain. The familiar Subaru headlights hit me the moment the padlock clicked. Blue and red lights flickered at the end of the drive. 2 sheriff's cruisers and a white truck with County Lake Patrol on the side. Linda, trying to laugh it off, said, "This is just Caleb again. I'm president. I'm responsible for maximizing amenity value." I zoomed in on the Facebook post on my phone: "Weekend Marina Package $200. Private dock gate code at exclusive HOA Marina. Message Linda M for details." The Lake Patrol officer squinted. "That you, ma'am?" "No," the lake officer interrupted. "You can't. The HOA has a lease with the county. Docks are permitted for private residential use only. Non-commercial." He tapped his clipboard. Asterisk, and this clause says if the HOA operates or allows any commercial marina activity, the county can revoke the permit. Linda's mouth opened and closed. The deputy added, "We've also got noise complaints from 3 different units, plus photos of people drinking on the fuel dock. And we have testimony that they sent the payment via Venmo to you with a heart emoji as HOA dues." 2 weeks later, the emergency HOA meeting was packed. The Lake Authority rep projected the evidence: the Facebook post, the Venmo transactions, the photos of midnight parties. "Violating that lease allows us to revoke your permit and force closure of the facility," he warned. "We are this close to pulling your permit." The HOA attorney grimly announced that their insurance carrier wouldn't cover the damages, deeming it intentional misconduct for personal gain. Linda Markham was forced to resign immediately. She was required to repay every dollar collected for unauthorized access, totaling $8,400. The county also imposed a penalty of $12,000 for lease violations, bringing Linda's personal liability to $20,400. Then the final blow: the district attorney's office is reviewing the case. Possible charges included fraud and misappropriation of association assets, carrying up to 2 years in prison. Linda, clutching her binder, whispered, $26,000. "I don't have that kind of money." The county rep cut her off. "This wasn't a misunderstanding, ma'am. This was deliberate, systematic exploitation of your position for personal profit. The consequences are proportional to the harm you caused." Linda Markham drove out of the parking lot that night facing ruin. The gate she had treated as her personal toll booth was now locked behind her, and she no longer had the key.